If Mikel, if we do not win our next game, which is at home to Tottenham in the North London derby in the league, then I'm afraid you've got to go.
I went from strict to stricto, strict. Understand? Only person that owns myself. Stricto.
Yes, people. Welcome back to my channel. Big Stricto here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Whatever it is that these YouTubers tell you to do, but do it for me. Match day. Arsenal won. Man United won. FA Cup third run. We've been knocked out on penalties. Let's just get straight into it, man. The best team lost, I'll be honest. The best team lost. But I think the best team without Havertz won. Maybe that's probably the best way to put it. We put a lot of pressure on United. We had a lot of chances, clear-cut chances. But you just knew the moment it went to penalties that we weren't going to come out victorious. You could see the nerves in the players. You could see they didn't want it to get to penalties, but their nerves got the best of them. And when they did, they fucking lost it in it at home. Back-to-back defeats in a cup. First to Newcastle, now to United with 10 men. Mikel Arteta, I will say this. If we do not win our next game, which is at home to Tottenham in the North London derby in the league, then I'm afraid you've got to go. You've got to go. I did say I'd give it to the end of the season, but I think it's your responsibility at this point to fix the cracks. I mean, what other chances do you need? We're literally at a pit stop. If this was Formula One, this is a pit stop to change your tyres, to put oil where you need to put it, to put water where you need to put it. We're in the January transfer window. For God's sake, sign somebody! People have been saying we need a striker. We don't need a striker. We need 4 or 5 strikers. 4 or 5, we don't need one. 4 or 5 strikers is what we need. I've never in my life seen a player miss from 10 yards, 12 yards, 10 yards, 7 yards, and 2 yards. 2 yards. Never seen it. You've got to, listen, it's the window and the next game. That's all you have left. The window and the next game. You didn't want to sign players when we needed players signing. Every player you've brought in has been defensive or defensive minded. Yeah? The money we've spent on defensive minded players, we could have used that money to bring in an attacker. Now clubs know we're desperate. So now we're going to get the desperation tax on top. So there you go. There you go. The desperation tax. We're definitely going to get that. And it's January. So we're fucking fucked. You have one game, or is it a transfer window? I don't even know. I don't know whichever one comes first. But actually the Tottenham game comes first. You have one game, which is against Tottenham. You have to win that game. There's no two ways about it. I heard his press conference. He's saying he believes in these players. How the fuck can you believe in these fucking players? They don't believe in you. It's looking like they don't believe in you. We're so toothless. Possession, sideways. Can't beat your man. Back to the fence. Back to sideways. Sideways again. Oh, do you know what? That wasn't sideways enough. Let me sideways it some more. That's how we're playing right now. And that is on you. You're the manager. How the fuck can we have 11 men and I'm there shaking, nervous against 10 men? We was equally as effective as them. In fact, in extra time, they had better chances to win the game than we did. If Ahmad would have scored that, if Xerxes would have scored that, what the fuck? We had 10 men against Bournemouth and we crumbled. Against Bournemouth and we crumbled. I don't know how long this can go on. I definitely can tell you, I can't support this for much longer. I cannot support this for much longer. We haven't had a stable season. It's been one game, win, might win another one, and then back to square one. We're just going back to square ones, bro. So many squares, bro. So many more squares than a tile, bro. Than a bathroom tiles, bro. It's mad. It's mad. But I'm giving him one more game. And if we don't win that game, then for me, I cannot support this rubbish because we flipping stink. I cannot support it. How can we just be missing one player? We were shit with Saka in there, but we're even shitter without Saka. How can one player be so key to everything we do? We can't finish. That right-hand side is null and void. Is null and void. And now we're just set pieces. Everything is set piece, set piece, set piece. And we don't even look too good at it. Not even trying a different routine. It's the same routine all the time. Teams have sussed it out. Switch it up. Switch it up. I cannot accept losing to 10 Men United at home. I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. I cannot accept that. Every team has battered United. You look at your fixture list, you see United. That's a 30 win. That is a 30 win. And you've turned that to a fucking loss with 10 men. I cannot support this. I cannot support this. I refuse. You've got one more game and you're out of here. If you don't get it, you're out of here. There's no two ways about it. No one can deny that I haven't supported it. Nobody can deny. Some people have been saying Arteta out since last season. I stuck by and I supported it, but I cannot support it if it carries on like this. No more. I'm sorry. I really cannot. We had so many chances. This is probably the most generous referee I've seen in a long time at the Emirates. Usually we complain about refs. Usually we're like, oh yeah, refs aren't, bruv, that wasn't even a penalty. Let's look, that was not a penalty. Because if that was given against us, we'd be pulling our hair out. That was not a penalty for one. We get the penalty. You're supposed to score that. Martin Odegaard. Again, since this guy's come back from injury, he hasn't been the same guy. Why didn't Jorginho take it? Hop, skip, goal. United had probably the worst goalkeeper you could have in goal. The guy could not even... couldn't even shoot a goal kick to a player. All his goal kicks went out for throw-ins. And we still didn't take advantage of that. Didn't press him. What is going on? Your in-game management, what is going on? You start with Marino and Jorginho in the middle. What happened to Rice and Partey? It's Manchester United. I don't care if it's the third round of the FA Cup. I don't care. You start with your strongest. They started with their strongest. They even gave us a chance and put that. I don't even know his name, Ballon d'Or, but Ballon d'Or, whatever his name is. I stutter. I can't even get the words out of my mouth. I cannot get the words out of my mouth. But I'm saying this now, yeah. If you do not win that game against Tottenham, yeah, and a draw is not acceptable. If you do not win that game against Tottenham, then I'm screaming Arteta out. If we don't get strikers, forward-minded players, I'm screaming Arteta out. Because you didn't want to sign players and you're insistent on it's always got to be Havertz. You've even got us so stuck that we think Havertz is the key to our forwarding option. No, he's not the key. He's the only option. That's all it is. He's just the only option. Jesus is injured now. Saka's injured. And Waneri's injured. So if you didn't want to sign players, yeah, because you didn't think we needed it, we needed it, then if you don't sign players now with all these injuries, then out you go, because clearly you think this is okay. I'm not being reactionary. No. I'm not being reactionary. I took time. I didn't want to record straight away. I wanted to give it time. I wanted to read comments. I wanted to talk to people. People will give me perspective.